All right. Well, okay, yes, that's what I mean. Algebra. I forget what class this is, honestly.
Maybe she's teaching the wrong stuff. Maybe we got out of it.
All right, apply the law of cosines. Or sorry, this section's the law of sines. Next section's the law of cosines. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so the law of sines. So it can be written, and leave a space over here to draw a nice triangle.
Yay, we love triangles.
Yeah, the next two sections are literally straight triangles, so.
I like circles.
I was thinking.
Don't like triangles?
Nothing. But I was just thinking.
All right, law of sines can be written in either of the following forms. For triangle ABC with sides of length.
I am so mentally lost because I just wrote signs, S-I-G-N-S.
I do that sometimes too, not gonna lie.
It's okay, I'll leave that on our notes. My notes look pretty, so actually no they don't. But I don't feel like redoing it, so no they don't.
All right, so we're gonna have a nice little triangle over here.
I don't want to try.
Boom.
See, you have an advantage because no matter how crappy you draw it, it still looks good.
I mean, if y'all have a device, you're welcome to do your notes on a device. I really don't care.
I just have to go buy a $3,000 iPad. Because I don't think I can draw with my
I just
phone.
have the urge to get my iPad.
Okay, also on just like a side note, if we had a classroom set of tablets, maybe like the one Tabitha has or something, would y'all want to use that or would you prefer to just stick to paper?
What?
I don't care.
If we had like a classroom set of tablets here.
Like this.
We're just looking at potentially getting something similar to it.
Well, okay,
I'd
but
probably
then
just use
the problem is though, would you all have your own though?
It would be like a classroom set, but like you'd be able to like log into it like your
Oh,
Google
if
account
you
kind
want
of
to.
thing.
Oh, then I mean, yeah.
I'm bad at technology.
Honestly, have your notes at home. Like, you can save like OneDrive.
Yeah, you would save it either on like OneDrive, depending, or like iCloud. Well, iCloud probably not, but like on Google or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just was curious if that's actually like something we'd be interested in or not. Because I know some of you already have a device, and then some
Our
don't.
mom has iPads. Did she have to pay for those in school?
No, they got
I'm not
donated.
sure. I think some people donated them.
Yeah, donated.
But I don't know. We're just looking at if we could get a classroom set of like
I know the
something.
options are, like, not
How much?
Not money.
Oh, like a probably 20.
Oh, God.
I know.
I mean,
I know the
how
All-Star
much
has
money would that
money
be?
for it.
Like $20,000?
Yeah. Huh?
Like
No, that's
20
how many.
iPads?
You just you said no. How many?
Yeah, I know, but wouldn't that be like $20,000?
No,
Not if we get the cheaper ones. They're like $100 or
And
$200.
most of the times, if you buy more than like one, and
You can
buy
get
If you get them for educational use, a lot of times they'll give you a deal too. But
yeah.
Yeah, they don't give you a deal with 20 iPads. You got
What is this? Why do you have this? What is this?
I have an iPad mini right
So,
before
there's like a
so clear.
yeah, that's what I had too, Berkeley, and then I got this one.
I'm like, you literally just like I just got this, and now you come out with an Apple Pencil for
If I were
iPad.
to
Thanks.
plug my computer,
All right, so
I have a portable charger.
well, I'll stick with this. All right, so one form is the sine of A over A is equal to the sine of B over B is equal to the sine of C over C.
So you know, like on the test, we had talked about the ABC thing, like last quarter, and then it wasn't on the test. Is the ABC thing gonna be on the test this time?
No, we're done with that
You know what
stuff.
I'm talking about? You know.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, but no, because I cannot actually draw a triangle on the test. There is no way for me to draw a triangle that's bigger than this on the test. Unless I do it by hand, so I usually just don't give those problems.
But I too difficult if you had to like read something that time.
I like what Miss Sarah.
Or why is there an or? You know, I was thinking.
I can't see from Jason's.
I was thinking. I really need
If you get the cheese Isaac, I'm
I
gonna
miss
quickly
this. Oh, man.
Okay, so this is the two forms for law of sines.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Just like I don't wear basketball shoes.
Okay, now this is where Miss Marshall stuff that she taught you is going to come in handy.
I don't
Okay.
remember learning anything.
Being able to solve a triangle. Yes, but we don't do the proof part.
Stop it! Don't bring those back. Yeah. Those were not
Okay, so can I slide this up?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can leave it a little bit. I just need some space. Okay. Solving a triangle for the angle, side, or angle, side, angle case.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's not.
Okay?
Wait, isn't there one that's like angle side side? No. Miss Marshall said that.
No.
I remember this.
Wait, I didn't use
Miss
it.
Marshall said.
That is not a thing
No.
Get
Oh.
confused. That's what she said.
for now.
She said don't get confused because that's all
Angle
bad.
side side. Yeah.
All
she
right,
said
solve
that.
triangle ABC with C equal to 107 degrees. Oh, it was mine. I was like, what in the world? B equal to 25 degrees, or and then little b equal to 15.
Is it always like this?
Huh?
Why are we doing an example?
Yes. Well, kind of. We're doing an example to prove a point, show a point, whatever. We're not proving anything. I mean, I kind of am, but I don't know. Anyways.
That's a lot of words.
Okay. So you're gonna draw a little triangle.
I'm not gonna read that.
Okay, so we're told angle C is 107 degrees. Angle B is 25 degrees.
I know your personality though pretty similar.
And she always tries to
Side B is 15. So I want to know what side A is. I need to know what side C is. And I need to know what angle A is. Okay? So, first and foremost, the easiest thing to find is the third angle. How do I find the third angle?
107 plus 25 minus 180.
I'm
360.
I need.
No, I was right.
No, you're right.
Pop off it.
Yeah, pop it off.
So what does that equal to then?
Pop off it. Sorry.
Taylor, you want to add
What?
or subtract?
No.
I can't do that.
I think it's 47.
I got it.
You're close. It's
I
48.
got it.
Dang it.
But you did it without a calculator, so that's what matters. Okay, 48 degrees. So I can fill that piece in over here.
You know what's that? I also used the calculator for some of those.
Ms. Aaron, are you following with? I'm very confused.
Currently, I just found angle A with the given information. So inside of a triangle, you have 180 degrees. So it's 180 minus the other two angles to get my third angle.
And the other two would be 107 and 25.
Yes,
Okay.
the ones that were given to us. Yep. Okay, so now, okay, and when you're done, I want you to write the pieces that we were finding, like over to the side. Okay, you don't have to write all of them down, just the ones we were finding.
Miss Earhart, I know why my alarm went because I set an alarm last night at 10:45 so I could wake up and start studying, but I didn't. So apparently I put 10:45
AM instead of nice. All right, so now we're going to use the law of signs, okay, to find the missing piece. Okay, for these ones, your calculator will be in degree mode. Okay, radians are non-existent in this section. Yes.
Why is there two A's?
So the capital letters are your angles, and then your lowercase letters are your side lengths.
That's the inside of the triangle.
Yes,
Yes.
the angles are the inside. Okay, so we're going to use the law of signs. So I'm going to write this step, but then I'm going to rewrite it to actually show what we're solving, okay, just to use this part that's up at the top. So A over the sine of 48 is equal to 15 over the sine of 25 is equal to C over the sine of 107. Okay? Now, you do not have to write it that way every time. I'm just doing it to show you actually setting it up with the formula. But this is true if I get rid of the C, A over the sine of A is equal to B over the sine of B. Okay? If I were to get rid of the B one, A over the sine of A is equal to C over the sine of C. Okay? So, you can just use two of them. Okay? You don't have to have all three.
Is triangle
So-
always going to be sine?
For now, we're going to do a law of cosines. Well, not tomorrow, like Monday. We'll get a law of cosines. Okay, so we're going to first deal with this one. Okay, we're going to find side length A. So we're going to set this up as a over the sine of 48 is equal to 15 over the sine of 25. Okay, now, whatever you're finding, you want that value to be on top. So that's why we have two different formulas here. If I needed an angle and I was given the sides, then I would use this top formula here. Okay, but in this case, I need a side length, so that's why I'm using the bottom formula. So that's what I'm using here. So then I just need to get a by itself, so I'm going to multiply by the sine of 48. So 15 sine of 48 over the sine of 25. And then at this point, you get out your calculator and you do this in degree mode.
Oh, I was really gonna ask that.
Going to reiterate that
I
again.
did that.
Cross multiplying, but I'm not going to cross multiply the stuff that I need to find.
So,
So I literally took this right here and moved it over.
So do you?
It was being divided, so I multiplied to get rid of it.
divided by sine. Okay, I got the answer. I got it. It's
What is it?
0.3.
No.
That's wrong.
You need to do the 15 times the sine of 48 divided by the sine of 25.
That's what I just did.
There's no way that's what you did.
26.38.
Are you in degree mode?
26.38.
Yes.
26.3.
This is so cool. I put my calculator in like.
Okay, and we're always going to go to one decimal place.
This is ridiculous.
Do people in the Netherlands speak Dutch?
What did she get like a plant for her birthday?
Maddie,
Yeah.
do the people in the Netherlands speak Dutch?
They speak Netherese.
Yes.
They speak.
One
Yes,
decimal
it literally
place.
said error. What do you
They
do
speak
again? How do you
Minecraft
get it?
from another.
Type 15
Got it.
and then the sine of 48
Netherese.
Got it.
and then hit enter
It's Chinese.
Enter.
and then hit divided by
Divided by
the sine of 25.
the sine
We
of
speak
25.
American here.
Hit enter.
Oh, I got the answer.
My calculator's in Dutch.
I did it really wrong.
What mode? Yeah, that makes
Degree.
sense. I just
Degree.
got all in at one thing. and I was
The
wrong.
something
is when I knew exactly what you meant, and that made more sense to me than when people said degree. I was like, no,
I was-
Well, you're going to be really confused because next year you learn a decimal form.
Okay, don't tell me.
I was
So,
at the decimal that I had
So
written
little
on
a
my
is
paper, and
26.4.
then
okay, so yeah, so little a is 26.4.
So now we gotta find.
Okay, and this is a side link, so don't put a symbol on it.
Little c. Come here, buddy.
Okay, so now we're going to do these ones, okay? Just in case this answer is wrong, okay? Don't use it, okay? Because if this answer is wrong, you're automatically wrong over here,
and that'd be
okay? And that would be really annoying. So use the one that you're given to find the other value. So we're going to have 15 over the sine of 25 is equal to c over the sine of 107. Oh, apparently I can't write. Okay, so now I'm going to throw this over here. So I'm going to end up with c is equal to 15 sine of 107 over the sine of 25.
Okay, let me see if I can enter it right this time. Sine 107 equals divided by sine of 5. I got it. 33.9.
Everybody agree?
Yes.
No, I'm just asking if anybody agrees with you.
I agree with
Yes.
her. It freaks me out when people are silent too.
Okay, actually here, let's just make a rule. Instead of one decimal place, let's just say round to the nearest whole number.
Are you messing
That
with me?
must freak you out.
34.
That must freak
Yeah,
you out.
Well, then sometimes you'll say something and it's really funny.
Yeah.
So are we gonna round
apparently you're the
26.4
only
to
person
26?
that thinks I'm funny, so that's.
Yeah, we'll switch it and just call it 26.
Also mentally not here most of the time.
I already wrote everything down in this.
It's fine. If you have that one, if you do one decimal place, that's fine. Okay, I really don't care. Honestly, I would just say don't go more than one decimal place. Also, because we're gonna either round to the nearest whole number or just one decimal place, your answer, if you were to have used this 26 to get this answer, okay, it is possible your answer will look different than the book, and that's okay. Okay, because you're using a slightly different number than they did, so your answers might be a little off. Okay, so if your answer is pretty close, I'm usually pretty flexible to give it to you, especially if I see that's what you did, because I'll realize that might have made it a little different.
That's why you show your work.
Okay, yes, that is why you show your work.
I learned that from Mrs. Airwork.
I also
Okay, so important fact of information here. Okay?
Ooh, I like this.
This is for the angle side angle or angle side case. We only have one triangle. Okay? That means there's going to be a case in which there's no triangles, potentially infinitely many triangles,
Oh, interesting.
or two triangles.
No, you can't have two triangles if you only have one triangle.
How do you have no triangles?
Inside the triangle.
Okay, well, I just boxed it. That's fine.
Box like a fish.
Thought it was going to, give me like a little cloud bubble, but it didn't, so that's fine. Okay? So those two cases give you one triangle. Now,
He's going to be mine.
Miss Marshall told you that side-side angle was not a thing. Okay? You will always write it as side-side angle if you're going to abbreviate it.
Side.
She was
That's not bad.
Okay? If you write it as angle side-side, there is a problem.
Oh, yeah.
In so many different ways. What would you do if I taught
But you're not gonna
Probably take off points because I am telling you now, it is side-side angle if you are going to abbreviate it.
I got 2 for 2 right now.
SSA.
You wouldn't get a good
Yes.
laugh out of it.
Flip
though?
it around.
Miss Earhart, you should read my English paper.
She wrote the
She
S words.
accidentally
Oh,
wrote
that's
shot
shot.
instead of shot.
Okay, that's great.
Oh no. That's awesome.
All right, so the side angle case gives you no triangle, one triangle,
Or infinite triangles.
or two triangles.
Ever since I've been on,
Or infinite triangle.
You sound like Dora.
Whoa.
Mama knows.
Are you gonna make it?
I wish my box looked back.
Oh.
She does this thing and it goes.
I know.
Box like a fish again.
It's a literally
dog
yes,
walk.
so.
Okay, so we're gonna look at all possible. We might not get through them all, but we're gonna start looking at all possible triangles for the side angle case.
One triangle.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. Orange.
Oh.
Boom. Okay. So, possible
Okay.
triangles
I have to take 2 quizzes. What?
Just go to flip.
for the side angle case. Lorelai, is tomorrow the day you're not going to be here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just post the video for you.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
See, I told you I was going to forget. I literally, just because you said something about quizzes, I was like, oh, wait. I think I signed a thing for her. All right. So, consider
I know.
a triangle
So weird writing an SSA.
in which
I thought he
you are given A, B, and A. Okay? So, side lengths A and B, and then angle A.
Is it SSA from Criminal Minds?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay? By
I
fixing
watched it on Netflix.
I love Criminal Minds.
side B
But I'm gonna watch.
and angle A,
They're dry, you lick it.
No, that's not. That's how you get ink poisoning.
we can sketch.
Yeah.
We need to call a 911.
I hope that you all know how to do this stuff since there's so much talking going on. Okay, we can sketch the possible positions for side A. Oh, side A, not big A. There we go. Little A. There we go. To determine
Big A.
the number of triangles
This is a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of words going on.
that will be formed.
Is there consistency in the cosine and all that, like other cases, like where the sort of same rules apply, or are they all?
Law of cosines, it's different. It's when you're given like all three angles or all three sides and you need to find the other things.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little different.
Is the homework?
But sometimes, usually when you use law of cosines, then after you use it once, you switch to law of sines. Whereas law of sines, you use it the whole time.
Okay. So this is something we need to get down. Okay.
So are we like finishing the notes and examples tomorrow? Like, will there be homework in Monday?
There might be, I'm not sure yet. I have to see how far we get.
There's not homework due tomorrow, right?
Correct. And also, there may or may not be videos to watch at home for the next couple of sections, just because some of this it's easier just to try to explain when we're in class and y'all can ask questions.
Thank God.
Are we on schedule or behind?
But we're a little behind, but it's okay.
How are we behind?
I'm technically a whole chapter behind.
What?
We should already be done with chapter 14.
It was because of quarantine, wasn't it?
Kind of. Well, the week off and then the quarantine week we didn't cover as much, doing a whole week of review, like all that. But I mean, we're also just, by Christmas we should have been done with chapter 5.
Well, that's
So-
So are we just gonna not do a chapter? Like, is that basically?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of chapters we won't do. So basically, I'm just going to go through and pick and choose the important information that you need for moving on, basically, after we're done with trig.
Okay.
All right, so also note this, okay? Don't forget it. You need it.
Are advanced classes weighted more?
You're-
Like 0.5 more. H is equal to B sine of A. Okay, this is important. Don't forget it. Memorize that.
okay.
Note HEB sign. No, there's no E in there. I'll do that later.
But you can use that weight to your advantage. If you do good, I mean, that's 0.5 more.
Oh, it's a capital A.
Ha, I did it.
That was awesome. I like that.
You're joking with me. It did it?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I thought I only did it with like edge.
Okay, bud.
No, earlier I did this and it. Oh, hold on. Drew an arrow.
That's sick.
Look at this, Ariel.
I thought you could only do like squares and stuff. That's really
You
cool.
could do a circle.
All right, so we're gonna make a chart. You're gonna have basically 3 things going across, and you're gonna have 2 going down. Okay. So we're gonna have a couple scenarios here.
So 3 columns, 2 rows. Opposite. No. I was right.
I'm just gonna see what she does.
I was right. 3 columns, 2 rows.
Okay. This side is gonna be A is obtuse.
What the cheese balls? I got that.
Over here, A is acute.
Oh,
A is cute. over
hate
here.
charts. I'm sorry. I really don't like them.
Wait, is it supposed to be one's a lot shorter
They
than
make me
the other
happy, but
column?
Yes, this one's only gonna have 2 in it. This one's gonna have 4.
Okay.
I did this wrong. I did this so wrong in science and chemistry.
Okay, we're gonna try to get through the 2 obtuse ones, and then we'll do the acute ones tomorrow. Just because I think the bell's probably gonna ring before we even get through them.
I'm gonna sue.
Okay, so
What?
for this one,
They gave me that.
you're gonna start out with, and I would get some colors. If you don't, okay, that's not what it was supposed to do. We're just gonna, one second.
What kind of colors? Like purple?
I'm gonna be using green and blue and black.
I have those 3 colors.
Congratulations.
Okay,
Oh wait.
so
Like the other one.
this is gonna be angle A, and this is gonna be side B.
How'd you draw that? Wait. What? Never mind, I get it now.
Draw an angle that's not 90 degrees long.
Okay,
Stop.
we're gonna have, in this case, A is going to be less than or equal to B.
I did not mean to not say
Okay, so that means that A is smaller than B. So A is gonna be something that's like right here. And that means, okay, I'm gonna draw a curved little line. Okay, that's showing that where we swing it around to show that it's smaller than B. Okay, so it's just gonna swing through like that.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Okay, in this case, if this happens, we have no triangle.
Why do we not have a triangle?
I think I'm
We just don't, because the other side isn't gonna ever meet because it's too short.
There's a lot of things there.
Really?
I'm confused.
It'll make more sense when you see examples.
Okay.
It sounds a little weird now, but
angle.
Ow.
So that's angle A though. That's not B.
correct.
The one that you drew. Okay.
No, that's, hold on, I should label it. This is side A right here.
Okay. But it's the line is side B.
Yeah, this one is side B, this is angle A right here.
Okay.
Actually, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one.
I prayed in the shower. It's crazy.
Okay. Now in this case, okay, we're still gonna have side B, angle A. In this case, we're gonna have A is greater than B. So that means that it's gonna come down here like this.
I'm getting closer to my.
Okay, so when I swing it around, okay, if it was on a like thing, it would swing around and come through one time. Okay? So then that means, yes, I just have one triangle. Okay, and we'll finish up the other ones tomorrow.
I have so many questions though.